Christopher, Perifimou, and I play guard 1.
Billy, Chandler, and I play guard 2, and I'm also a runner.
The 2 guards.
Taking motherfuckers to jail.
Using my power as a member of authority.
How are you enjoying this whole process? Can you walk us through how you found it from the beginning up until this point, or are we still in day 2 of filming now?
I'll take it.
Yeah, you first, me second. Let's do it like that.
Yeah. Guard 1, guard 2.
Yeah, it makes sense. It works.
But no, the whole process has been brilliant. And I think with this production, we've seen the quality of the equipment improve, and so on and so forth. Because I've been a part of crew before on other projects, and the levels to this production has been really good to see, and I've been enjoying every moment of it. The crew's great, actors great. There's a really great vibe on set.
Mutual feelings really. I've collaborated with a lot of the cast and crew on numerous occasions, including Jack, who I've been working with for quite a few years now, and it's just amazing to see how far we've come and how high the production is now. Like all the equipment we have, all the stuff we're using for cameras and lighting. We have really come a long way, especially with how Jack's been doing these films and what we've been doing on here, with the fact that we were able to get this location, what we've been doing with little things like lunch and being able to use so many facilities around here. It just feels like a big stepping stone, and it makes me feel very excited to see how much more we can do next.
Yeah, and I would also like to add to just the hospitality that Chicken Shed have given us with the 2 buildings, with having the big shed and the annex, and they've left no stone unturned in the way that we've been treated so nicely. And Paul, I love you, man.
And I wanted to add as well, I just love how the vibe between everyone, how comfortable everyone feels. It's like, because some of us are only meeting in face to face for the first time, and we all instantly felt cool with each other. It's just like, oh, you're doing this, I'm doing that, cool. And it was just like that, and I just enjoy the humour that goes around as well, the normal conversations, and it's just been really, really nice. It really has been.
And I would also like to add, just before this interview, me and Bill, we were having a very passionate conversation about the director's cut of Watchmen, and just how great that full vision of that film is.
Hashtag restore the Snyderverse.
Restore the Snyderverse.
You know what to do, Warner Brothers. You know what to do. The money. Think of the money. Business.
Hey, 10 million people feel the same, so.
Yeah, exactly.
How about you talk to us about the rest of the cast? What do you think about the casting? Do you think, are you happy with how it is, with the acting skills?
I would.
The portrayal?
Yeah, I would say that I think what's so great with the cast and the crew, what's really nice is that everyone has multiple disciplines within filmmaking. If someone is doing the line directing, they've been an actor before, or someone that does the sound, they've done acting before, and there's so many multiple disciplines that because anyone that meddles with film, there's always something that goes wrong, whether it's the sound or the lighting, and everyone having this range of the disciplines in film and theatre, it makes everything run very smoothly.
I mean, I wouldn't even know what to add to that, to be honest. You've got everything down to the T, but with the casting choices, as soon as we did that table read, I instantly knew there's going to be magic on set, and I just cannot wait to see it. And it's looking like that so far, and I honestly cannot wait for those to actually see it when this film comes out.
I've really been taken back because Wayne Morris, played by Joe, this is one of his second or third times performing for film, And I'm looking at him act. I'm like, he looks like he's been doing this for years. And the same with Will, who's our cinematographer. And this is his first time doing cinematography, and he gets it instantly, you know. And the shots look amazing. And overall, everyone's just doing their best to put their best foot forward.
Chris has just got everything down to a T. Like everything I could have said, Chris just said it.
Took it out of your mouth.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
Do you feel more connected now that you're both in twin uniforms?
Oh, absolutely.
We've got the telepathy, you know.
Yeah, I mean, this was destiny.
Yeah.
And how does it feel to be, under suit and tie kind of situation? It's not your usual, attire.
No, I don't even. Well, I do remember I was working on a short film once, and it never got finished. And it's just about a bunch of British gangsters, and this was like 5 years ago, and it just never got finished. And I'm like, oh, that's a shame. So, from what I can remember, I think this is the first time since then in front of a camera I got suited and booted for something. And I'm nearly in my mid-20s and I still don't know how to do my own tie. Yeah,
It's okay.
yeah. My mum helped me with this morning.
And so did I. Hello.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Plug
You
me in.
helped.
You're
Yeah.
plugging them up.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi, mum.
Hi, Mum, as well, if you're watching this.
So, considering that, Chris, this is only your second project.
Yeah.
You're not acting
Yeah.
in front of
Yeah.
the camera, and before you did sound.
Mm.
And for Billy, it's one of the numerous times he's been in front of the camera. Are you kind of like happy with the character that you got to portray? As in, because I think for Billy there's a variety, right? You already had a few different ones. And for you, you're still just kind of, coming in.
Yeah, but I would say that with a very good friend of mine, an actor, Oliver, he told me, Oliver and Tia, who are brilliant at physical theatre, and they've acted here at Shed multiple times, and they told me that acting is just as much as reacting. It's about what is your character doing when they're not talking, and you can still feel the character throughout the performance, even if they don't have any lines, and I would say with the characters that we play, we don't have lines, but I would say in this we really do feel our presence when we're there. And it just gives, especially with these roles, it gives us something to meddle with, with something different if you've got loads of lines, and it just gives, if you're as an actor, a lot more to experiment with. I think this is probably the only role I've done so far that I haven't had any dialogue for, but I definitely do agree when it comes to our presence, and even a lot of the physical stuff we had to do. Yeah.
I was just like, I knew we had to be physical, but that physical was just like, wow, okay, that took me by surprise. Yeah, like including like the scene that we were doing like towards the end yesterday. I don't want to spoil it, that took quite a bit to get right. It's a lot of movement.
I have a question about that. Actually, sorry, didn't mean to get into your word, but
That's all right.
just because you're both playing the guards, right? So you have to restrain the second one.
Yeah.
Was it hard getting around the handcuffs and
At the
all
start.
of that? Talk to us about that.
At the start it was for sure, because I'm trying to put his hands back and all that, and he's really into the character. He's trying to threaten a detective and all that, and I'm trying to get the arms, and then it's just
making
like, okay,
us push harder.
Okay, what arm am I doing? Am I doing the right arm or the left arm
Yeah.
first? And it's just like, okay, how do I do this handcuff? And then I do the handcuff like this. So I'm like, okay, how am I going to do the other one? How am I going to get his hand over there?
There's-
So my brain's running 1,000,000 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And they're like, how you find this hard? And I'm like, oh, you go and do it then.
No, it's but no, that in the beginning it was a tad stressful, but we got around it because there's a lot of logistics with anyone would know this with theatre and film. You need the time to to go through the restraints and the cuffs, and and Jack spent that time with us so wonderfully. Like, here's the key, this is how it moves, and he done a really great job of us feeling not to feel pressured, and we got that time, and then we executed that when we filmed.
That's great. Can you talk to us about the funding, the crowdfunding? What do you think about that? Are you happy with how it's going? Would you change anything?
I mean, with the funding, I just want to say I'm so grateful to anyone that has donated, especially with the climate, with how the world has been the last 18 months. Just the very thought that anybody has donated what they can, I thank you sincerely, and to have funding for this project, it shows that people are still passionate about film, and to have people support us, because we are people that love film, and we have a vision of where we want to go in the future, and we feel like we've really been supported with your funding. And again, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, the funding, it's been very overwhelming. I mean, when I first found out about it, I was quite skeptical, because seeing how the world has been and how affected the industry's been, both with film and theatre, I was just thinking, how many people are willing to put money in? And it did get me quite concerned. But then seeing like how many people were donating, how many certain people, how much they were putting in, it was very overwhelming. It really took me by surprise that this many people care about us, people that they may know or may not know this film that we're working on. And it was incredible to me. It's not the first time I've been part of a crowd-funded project, but it has been a more exciting one because of the circumstances around the world. And even right now, even on set, I'm still going to the page and I'm seeing still if anyone's donated, and it's like, I want it to rise.
If you're interested in suspense drama, if you're a fan of, if you're a fan of David Fincher, if you're a fan of, in that style of filmmaking, get behind this project. If you're a fan of film, get behind this project. Tell as many people that that are passionate about this type of entertainment, and to everyone that has donated, thank you. And I can't wait for people to see the end product with this short film.
I wanted to add another thank you as well to those that have donated, including Mum. Hi again, Mum. And if anyone is interested in projects like this, and especially seeing independent workers like us working in this industry and doing our own work and doing our own thing, it'd be great to see even the smallest of donations, because it will mean the world to us, and the more we get, the more things we get to do, and also the more fun we can have. So yeah, it'll be great. And even if you don't donate, share it around, let the people know, and yeah, exciting times.
Well, thank you, boys.
You're very welcome.
Interview both. You gotta get back to work now, don't you? So
Oh,
there
yeah.
you go. Are you not happy about it?
I mean, only for reaction.
I mean,
I'm
he
too relaxed.
is a psycho, so makes our lives hard.
I bite.
Sorry, I'll fly kick him.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Au revoir.
Bye bye.